Hello, hello, hello. We are back from the Hiragana side quest, and holy fucking shit. This year's Game of the Year is god awful, is horrendous. It's absolutely disgusting, and we'll get to it in a moment. So basically, we will vote together, and bit by bit, I will show you exactly why this is dog shit, why this year's nominees are a disaster. Of course, I'm gonna skip the ones that I either don't know about or are just not that interesting or I have nothing to say about. So yeah, don't expect me to literally go over every single one and be a fucking philosophical about it. So yeah, Content Creator of the Year. This one... Okay, realistically... What realistically? Okay, both people did amazing, and when I say both people, you know exactly who I'm talking about. The two people where their fandoms are basically crying over the other choice. I'm talking about Keiso and Pecora. So yeah, I'm quite familiar with both of them, and I think both of them deserve to win this. However, I have only seen real winning intentions from one person. Keiso said he doesn't care. So if he doesn't really care about the award, probably, you know, let's give it to someone who actually wants it. The one who's been telling people to vote. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Keiso, what he enjoys is the streaming itself. Being with his fans, being called fat for some reason. That's what he really enjoys. So getting this award or not doesn't really matter for him. He really does not care about a fucking award on some weird site. So yeah, I'm giving it to Pecora. Also because I don't want her to bomb me, so yeah, I gotta do this so I don't get killed. This one is weird. This one is fucking stupid, in my opinion. What is the, like, most anticipated game? First of all, this is absolutely unfair. Second of all, no game released. You're literally awarding a game for not releasing. So yeah, this is a weird category in my opinion. And I'm pretty sure the competition is gonna be between mostly Ghost of Fyote and... Okay, well, who the fuck am I even trying to fool here? It's Grand Theft Auto. Yes. There is no other objectively correct choice. It's either Grand Theft or nothing. GTA 6 is like more popular than Jesus right now. Best family. So I don't really care that much about this category, but I wanna tell you one thing. Embrace your eyes with this scenery, because out of family category, you're not gonna see any Nintendo games at all. Yeah, Nintendo kinda fucked it this year. And you know what? It's not even a competition. Best fighting. This is one that I am really fond of, because we have the collection of Marvel vs. Capcom. Yes. However, you cannot beat it. Sparking Zero was fucking phenomenal. It is the one. If there's anything close to it, it's probably Tekken, but it's Dragon Ball, baby. You cannot beat the Tenkaichi games. Now here's my problem. It starts from here, and it's gonna be a very reoccurring theme in this awards. Elden Ring. Why the fuck is the DLC of Elden Ring considered a new game? If this is considered a new game, then why the fuck isn't Destiny 2 The Final Shape considered a new game? And this is not all, by the way. There's something else that's gonna happen later on, which completely destroys this whole awards thing. But yeah, I'm not considering Elden Ring as a new game, so I'm giving it to Metaphor. Also because Metaphor was fucking fantastic. I just played the demo, and just from that, I just fucking knew this game is absolutely an ass destroyer. Best action game. Well. We have my boy, my big boy, Black Myth Wukong right here, and later on you realize, but yeah, I'm picking Black Myth, my boy. The closest thing out of these from winning is probably Space Marine 2, but no, in my opinion, Black Myth dominates. Best mobile game! Whoa! Okay, so apparently I have been seeing a lot of Balatro in this fucking awards, and I get it. People are addicted to this game. I get it. But I'm picking Zenless Zone Zero. I mean, come on. Jendo, Bernice, fucking Yanagi. Bro, you cannot beat these releases Zenless are making. I'm not sure what's the big difference between indie game and independent game. But yeah, both, I guess, Balatro takes them. Best community support. This one makes me laugh. Because you got Baldur's Gate in here. No Man's Sky. Fucking Fortnite. You've got... This is like an ongoing games. These are not new releases. So yeah. I thought this was 2024, like, awards. Why don't you put, like, best ongoing games community support? Why is it best community support? You're supposed to do, like, 2024 games. Not... everything, but yeah, I don't really know. I'm guessing Helldivers, because do you remember when Sony was doing their bullshit on Helldivers, which is probably what ruined the game, to be honest. And then the devs themselves told the players to go and put mostly negative reviews on Steam, and the players actually did. It was like, it was beautiful. It was fucking beautiful to see. Just so they can combat Sony, which they did, and they succeeded, actually. So yeah, I'm giving it to Helldivers 2. That was fucking beautiful to witness. Best ongoing game. Okay, I'm gonna be very biased on this. Not just biased, there's some truth to this. I'm gonna say it's... Oh! Before I say what it is, do you remember when I said there's something about this awards that completely destroys the logic behind it? What the fuck is this doing in here? Helldivers 2 released this year on February. What the fuck is it doing in here? Excuse me? Game Awards. Do you understand how the calendar works? Do you know, like, how games work? Time, dates. So basically you're telling me that Helldivers 2 is being put with the older games, even though it released this year as a new game, but you put the DLC of Elden Ring with the new games? Full new games? That is absolutely stupid. That is complete bullshit. And this is not even the end of their bullshit, because if you have been, like, paying attention until now, you're gonna realize something, and I'm not gonna get into it unless we get to the Game of the Year award. So, if you haven't noticed it yet, keep trying to figure out what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm giving it to Destiny 2 purely for the final shape, because objectively speaking, it is the best Destiny 2 expansion in 10 years. And it is definitely better than anything these guys have put out in terms of, like, an expansion. And the game is okay after the expansion, so I'm giving it to it. And I'm definitely a bit biased when it comes to this. Best score and music. Well, now, let's just look at this list and laugh. Let's laugh a bit more. Bro, motherfucker, you cannot beat Atlas. You cannot beat Atlas. Do not try. It does not work. Yes, Metaphor Fantasio, the GOAT. Best art direction. I'm guessing it's between two, Black Myth and Metaphor. I am not counting Elden Ring. And Astrobot. Let's be real. When it comes to art direction, I wonder what I'm gonna see in this. But yeah, I haven't played Neva, by the way, so I don't know what I'm up against. So, I know the bosses of Black Myth Wukong, which are fucking wild. And I also know the bosses in Metaphor Fantasio, which are also fucking wild. However, within 9 hours of Metaphor Fantasio versus 9 hours of Black Myth Wukong, I have seen much more bosses in the 9 hours. And here I have seen a lot of people. Sure, some of them are majestically fat, and some of them are, well, hello there. Fuck you more. Yeah. Until you meet more, you're gonna know what I'm trying to say. And yeah, both are fucked up. Let's get one thing straight. Both look absolutely fucked up. And I'm gonna give it to Black Myth. Because, one, I have played more of it, so I know more on what I'm talking about. Two, based on people who know the mythology, know like the stories of Sun Wukong, they have really praised both game and visuals of the monsters. So there's some truth to that, more than I know. So I'm gonna pick this. We're getting closer. Did you figure it out yet? Best narrative. I don't fucking know. This is a fucking remake. I'm gonna... yeah. Best game direction. Now this is weird, because these two are basically... you know what? I think they did this for a reason. Because you're gonna realize very soon. Look at this. Look at these nominees. Now. Look at this. Yeah. It's literally the same. Not even one game difference. And you know what? In my opinion, one game will actually win an award and another game will win the other award. So game direction. For game direction, I'm actually gonna give it to Astrobot. Balatro, it is addicting, but I can never get into it. I just can't. Like, cards that don't have monsters in them are not appealing to me. I need some monsters like Yu-Gi-Oh!, fucking Magic, anything. Even Pokemon. I don't even play Pokemon. So yeah, while some people are addicted to this, I'm absolutely not interested at all in this game. And don't think even it deserves the Game of the Year spot, to be honest. At least in my humble opinion. Of course, this is out of the question for both categories. I don't consider this a 2024 game. This is a D fucking LC. So yeah, this is a fucking remake, I'm not picking it. So it's basically between Metaphor, Black Myth, and Astrobot. Metaphor, the game is very, very similar to, well, you know, Persona. Even the art. It's similar to Persona. When I played this game, it hasn't been like 5 minutes without me mentioning Persona. So, yeah, this game, you know, like, just like how Persona is very similar to Shin Megami, this game it lives within the shadow of Persona. Everything that happens in here, there's always someone mentioning Persona for some reason. I mean, I say for some reason, but it's obvious why. So yeah, I'm giving it to Astrobot because specifically of Chapter 6 from Black Myth Wukong. The final chapter was not great. In terms of, like, the overall game design. You get on Nimbus. I say Nimbus, but it's like the flying cloud of, like, Wukong. You get on this cloud, and you basically just roam the map. Yup, from boss to boss. And the process of that is not fun at all compared to previous chapters. How you, like, explore each area. The final chapter was not that good in that regard. Even the secret boss was fucking dogshit. You literally just wait until you don't wait and attack the crystals that are absolutely no danger to you. So yeah, Astrobot takes this one. And of course, because I said a different game is gonna take the Game of the Year, you already know what it is. It is Black Myth Wukong. So, purely because I didn't play Metaphor Fantasio. That's literally the only reason. I haven't played all of Metaphor Fantasio. It could be better as an overall game. It could be, but I don't know. So, I'm picking Black Myth. Astrobot is great, but I think it tried to do something Black Myth masterfully made. And it is breaking the expectations even further beyond. Astrobot, when it released, no one had any expectations for it, and it delivered. Like, it was a fucking great game. However, Black Myth Wukong, everyone and their fucking grandma were super hyped for this game. That I was even scared that people's expectations would be too much for any game like literally any game. Like their expectations were even higher than something for Elden Ring and GTA. However, Black Myth Wukong even broke that whole expectations. Somehow they managed to make a game that players were given free real estate to become wild and get hyped for the game, and somehow the game was even better than what we expected. And yeah, I think that alone is absolutely a masterpiece. Now, let's take a step back and just realize the one fact I have been trying to hint at you for this awards. And it's the fact there is not a single Palworld involved in this awards. Yes. Why, you ask? Because they are absolute pussies. Not Palworld, the Game Awards are pussies. Nintendo are suing, just in case you want to look at them. So Nintendo are suing Palworld when it comes to the whole, throwing ball, patent, which is the worst thing that could happen to gaming. Patents for game mechanics are the worst shit that could happen to any game overall, because it basically removes all the creativity of making a game. You are literally limiting other people for what they can do because you patented the fucking thing, even though they're gonna make it like themselves. So yeah, that was fucking stupid. Because you already know Palworld deserves a spot in here. And of course, Palworld would absolutely give great competition. The game broke records. It was the second most played game in Steam. Like, when it comes to highest player count at some point. Only second to, I think it was PUBG. Of course, all that was before Black Myth Wukong released, because Black Myth Wukong, if I believe it was... yeah, it broke even that record of Palworld. So Palworld is probably the third or something. So yeah, I see this move as fucking disgusting, because it is such an absolute disrespect to Pocket Pair. These guys want nothing but to make us a good fucking game. And guess what? The awards don't even include them because they're fucking scared of Nintendo. Nintendo, which, by the way, has no game in the Game of the Year at all. All their games are in the family category, which, yeah, who the fuck even touches that? I'm absolutely pissed. Not because, Palworld is not winning the awards. Oh no, No, I don't care about the awards at all. These are absolutely subjective, in my opinion. And whatever the results are, if anything in here doesn't even come close to the results, even though I think this is probably gonna happen, but even if it doesn't happen, who fucking cares? It's just a dumb fucking award done by fucking Game Awards. What I'm pissed about is that Pocket Pair are not getting any recognition from this. They're not getting any support by the game sites. This is a gaming site, like the biggest gaming site of the year. And Pocket Pair are not getting any kind of respect in that. I hate this. Even though they have been nothing to us but great game developers for the players. I see this as absolutely disgusting. And yep, that's about it. This time you don't get the fuck out. Game Awards, get the fuck out.